that's my excuse, but I guess you weren't able to use that.
Yeah, no, I had to listen to the big man and get it down. So I wish I could have though.
Have you worked harder at your game individually the last 6 months than you've ever worked before?
I think so, and that's another thing he challenged me to. He said that he wasn't too happy with me when I got down here as being a gym rat that he thought I was being, that he thought I needed to live in here. So that's kind of what I've took in this summer is what he was telling me, and I just been trying to live in the gym.
This is Ray Penn that just joined us, by the way.
I remember him. He looked good in street clothes last year. I guess you're pretty happy to shed those.
Yeah, most definitely.
How is your leg? Have you had any issues over the summer at all?
Oh, not at all. Like, I'm great, 100%, full go.
How tough was it last year for you?
Very. You know, somebody would have told me that my freshman year I was going to miss half the season. I probably would have laughed at them, but, you know, things happen.
Keiton, what is this team, at least up to this point, maybe a little better at as a team than people might expect?
I know what a lot of people have thought we were the last 2 years was a get-up-and-down type of team, and this year, the 2 years that I've been here, I think this could be our most athletic team and our deepest team. So I think a lot of people that thought we got up and down the last 2 years, I think that they might be surprised because I think it might be a little bit more of that this year.
Ray, what if some of these off-season, before you guys got going in practice, as you get to know all these new guys, what are those pickup games like? What were they like?
I feel like, for the most part, they were good. You know, the new guys got to get a little feel about, you know, how we do things, you know. But the summer, the preseason, everybody, you know, gelled well. Everything was cool.
What about the athleticism? And that's one thing that Keiton was talking about. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of guys who can really get up and down.
Oh, yeah. Like Keiton said, it's probably our most athletic and deepest team, you know.
What did you? We talked to Keiton about losing weight and getting in shape. What did you specifically work on this summer? Anything? Any part of your game, or just conditioning? Or what did you work on to get ready for this year?
Just getting stronger, and you know, getting the mental part down. You know, not really thinking so much, just you know, making plays. Not really thinking so much when to do things, when not do things. Just really from the mental standpoint.
Biceps and triceps. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, you're a lot stronger than what you were last year. I mean, just looking at you.
Thank you.
Where'd that come from? How long were you spending in the gym? We know he said he was spending a ton of time. It looks like you probably did too.
When I got hurt, actually, you know, me and my strength coach, we hooked up. You know, when the season takes place, you kind of don't lift as much as you do during like you would during the preseason. So when I got hurt, we kind of was just focusing on next year. So I pretty much lived in the weight room, and what I could do on the court, I did it.
Keiton, what have you done to prepare yourself to play the point, a high volume of minutes? Anything specifically that you've worked on, anything you've studied to really prepare to take that on full bore?
Yeah, I think that goes back to my conditioning and my shape. Seeing these guys and the way Coach Ford's system is, we talk about 94 feet all the time. So it's a lot of people think that in our system, our point guard is the guy that comes down and sets it up, but he's a point guard. Ray and Fred last year were the guys that started off on the defensive end as well. So it's picking your guy up 94 feet, pressuring the ball at all times. So I think the biggest part is you got to be in shape to play to be a point guard under Coach Ford's system.
Are you comfortable with it?
I think so. I mean, I get to practice against Fred and Ray every day, so, I mean, those guys definitely aren't slow, so picking them up full course not too easy, so it's giving me some pretty good practice in there.
What have those battles been like, Keiton, if you go 94 feet?
I mean, it was good. You know, he a crafty vet, so got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, but it's always fun, always.
So you've learned some things from him, too?
Yeah.
You learned from the crafty vet?
Yeah.
You don't look old enough to be a crafty vet.
Yeah.
Keiton, do you find it changes the dynamics of how you get shots when you were playing the point versus playing the two guard? In terms of where your shots come, how you get them, does it change very much?
Not really. I mean, it does. I mean, there's a little bit of difference, but I mean, in this system, getting up and down, I mean, you kind of just, I mean, your shots just kind of come to you, and I mean, you find them. And playing with good players, I mean, especially like last year, having guys like James Anderson on your team, and I mean, we'll have other guys on the team that'll create like James did last year, but that just gives you a lot of open shots playing with good guys like I have on my team right now.
Ray, who's one of the eye openers of the new guys that nobody's seen yet? I mean, if you had to pick one or two guys, who would you say has really stood out?
Markel Brown. And then surprisingly, not surprisingly, but Brian Williams. But not disrespecting Michael Cobbins at all. You know, they all very talented, but I say Markel, really Markel.
What does he do? I mean, what when people watch him, what are they going to see?
You're going to see somebody who's very explosive, athletic, and he plays D. You know, I don't think he gets enough credit about, you know, his defense, but he's a good on-ball defender. You know, long, quick, yeah.
Got picked 8th in the league. You guys know that, but what do you think about that?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people think 8th might be a bad spot, but I think it just gives us something to motivate us and something to go out there and prove. And that's something we've talked about is being picked 8th in the league and how we need to go every day into practice and prove that we're not the 8th best team in the league and come out and kind of play with a little bit of a chip on our shoulder.
Anything else for these two guys? Good guys.